6 here. So if, let's say, suddenly the patient gets a pressure of 10, okay, of course, might fight, right? So within 10 minutes, if let's say this is accepted, it will increase from 6 to 10 gradually. Let's say, or maybe I type, CPAP of 12, okay? You have to stay here and then slowly 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, right? You cannot go anywhere, you cannot focus on doing your other things, okay? And the patient, you know, the algorithm here is to enable smoother transition, smoother increase, okay? So that's what the RAM is for, okay? Then moving on to the bi-level mode. That was CPAP, so it's BiPAP. I think this one very expert already.
Selalu pakai ni.
Selalu pakai kan? So the difference, I mean, obvious enough to both of you would be the iPad, okay? And the rate set here is actually for the machine to come in, to decide when to come in to support. Let's say if set at 15, patient breathing less than 15 breaths per minute, then machine said, okay, I will come and help you, okay? I time is based on patient because spontaneous time. Patient is still spontaneously breathing up to a certain extent. So I'm just going to show you the thing of the story. I'm just going to show you a few this thing. Okay. Alright, so okay, so if you look at this one, I'm just going to figure it.
3.
Ya, anak, trigger dia keluar, trigger dia tak nak keluar. Okay, satu, dah keluar. So this one, you can monitor the patient trigger from here. Okay, so now as my rate of triggering changes, it will change. But it takes a while sebab it is not too volatile. The settings and detection is not too volatile, too sensitive that it becomes inaccurate. Okay, so this is how you can monitor your patient's progression or regression in ST mode lah. And another thing is, since we are here, the leak. How much leak is considered comfortable? You know how much I have reference? Yeah, I'll show you. Between 7 to 25, right? The allowed leak, which is 100.
100 leak.
Nanti dia akan turun. Is detecting. Cepatlah. Yeah, everyone here don't have all day. Okay. Kasih dia sikit.
Leak 2.
So this is, nanti dia akan increase sebab I dah
Tekan lama sikit.
satu. Kan, this is definitely more than one. Okay, anyway, we are trying to make sure that it is not very tight. This one is it tight? 11. Is it tight? Not tight, right? So, so the allowed this thing is between 7 to 25. So imagine 11 and 12 is already not tight. Okay, it is allowed up to 25. So that we don't have pressure sore. That's the whole idea of NID lah, from the beginning of Respironics. Okay, so last thing, sebelum I turn this off because it's very noisy. See, if I start to trigger, there are 2 colors, kan? Yes, there's orange and
Orange
blue.
color. Timer nak tulis. Dia tulis timer.
Kenapa ada time is orange? How you can tell is the orange one is very regular. Kalau I start to trigger, okay, this one you can keep the things quiet by pressing this. Okay. Alright, so that's how you can monitor lah. Stand by. Sekejap. Okay. And then back to, I think ST mode not much to focus on lah.
It's
The same
RV.
things. Okay, just you need to know that iTime is based on patient. Okay, rise. Oh, kejap. You need to go back to ST rise.
Remote punya explanation.
Yes, rise. So the idea of rise is the same across all the modes that have rise. Okay, again I would like you to look at the graph that you see here. Notice the change SI.
This one also.
So it is, the steepness is reducing. Correct? So, what does that mean? Rise is basically the amount of time taken for the machine to change from iPad to iPad. Okay. So this one, the time taken is very short. So the increase is very fast. So that means that 1 and 2 are the highest settings. 3 would be for the patient with a regular breath rate. Okay. 4 and 5 are for patients with slowed breath rate, for example, COAD, geriatric patients. And for 1 and 2, who do you think needs it? PEDS, maybe, and then ARDS, maybe, right? And maybe acute, very acute, like pneumonia or whatsoever, lah, right? Okay, so that is rise. If you find it difficult to remember what is the highest settings, what is the lowest settings, I'm telling you this graph really helps a lot. So just
higher setting.
yes, correct. Because the time is shorter, so it goes up very fast.
Cepat lah, dia nafas cepat.
Less means higher setting.
Yes,
More is a low setting.
yes, correct. Because here you see dia relax sikit.
Asal dia graf tu, kita naik nafas, dia dah laju lah. Kalau sampai ke 4, dia lambat naik.
You bayangkan lah kalau patient tu, tapi ini machine ni selamba je. How, right? The synchrony is not there. So the
Patient tu
betul,
nak
patient
nafas.
betul, patient tu is going to struggle more, right? And anxiety and all that, we don't want that. That's going to increase breath rate. Oh my god. Okay.
Actually boleh tutup
Anyway,
pintu.
where was I? Okay, the auto track. I'm so distracted. Sebab the auto track technology is actually what helps increase the synchrony, because the whole thing has everything to do with leak compensation, okay, rise, synchrony, and all that. This is what auto track does. It compensates for the leak well and hence improves synchrony. This is the technology lah by Philips Respironics and all that. I'm sure every Philips fellow will talk about this. You get that on video? Please don't show that. Okay, so everything else, okay, as long as a single limb is used, you need to use an exhalation port. Itu je. Okay, right. So PCV, just a very brief touch on the respiratory rate is actually based on set for the machine, because this is fully machine supported, right? And then iTime is also based on the machine. Everything is machine. It's the difference lah between ST and PCV. So next, go to AVAPS. AVAPS is average volume assured pressure support. So in terms of the name, you can roughly tell it's a combination of volume control and pressure control. Okay, because we want to protect the patient from first volume trauma and second lower trauma. So if you see the settings, the parameters here, everything is similar except for tidal volume. Then there is min iPad, max iPad. Alright. So that pretty much says how this mode works. The machine will help the patient achieve the desired tidal volume by toggling between the min and max iPad range. Okay, so you set these three, the rest of the things are pretty much similar. Okay. So for AVAPS, usually who do we use this for?
AVAPS or ARDS they use?
Yes, ARDS they use. At the same time, it's good for obese patients. Sebab kenapa? The lungs very difficult to extend. I mean, expand lah. Okay, so there has to be higher pressure. Tapi higher pressure, barotrauma, risk of barotrauma is there. Right? So that's why we have to have a safety mechanism, a volume threshold and pressure thresholds. So this basically works around the different